Chains by Boss. Chains by Boss is now the official sponsor of the Cowboy Up podcast. If you need your custom cowboy chains, you go to Chains by Boss. You can find them on any of your social media. You can find them on TikTok, Chains by Boss on TikTok. You can find them also on Instagram, Chains by Boss, and you can also find them on Facebook. Chains by Boss will deliver the hottest new cowboy chains for you, and we recognize them as our official Cowboy podcast sponsor. Thanks. And always, Dallas Cowboys for life. Peace. The Cowboy Up podcast would love to welcome Vosqueros Gang as our official sponsor of the Cowboy Up podcast. Vosqueros Game has all your custom stickers, your custom towels, your custom tumblers, anything you need to represent your team, such as those Dallas Cowboys or even those hated San Francisco 49ers. Vosqueros Gangs have you. You can find them on all social media, especially Instagram and TikTok. The Cowboy Up podcast welcomes Vosqueros Gang as our official sponsor of the show. As always, Dallas Cowboys for life. Peace.
I know that's a cliche, but we must win. We will win. Win is the name of the game.
Check it out.
From Stop 6, Texas, it's the big fella. It's Dallas Cowboy Chris. And from the 915, El Paso, Texas, it's 21, Armando. 21. And from the capital city of Texas, Austin, the Hill Country, is our man, Retrofit Sports. It's Rue. And from the great state of Arizona, he's Mikey. 520.
Stephen A. Smith will admit this team right here is legit, cause this is our year. This is our year. No wonder they be hating, cause this is our year. This is our year. This is our year. It's time to finish this fight, cause this is our year. The name of the game is win, we them Cowboys. First down, second down, we them Cowboys. Third down, touchdown, we them Cowboys. Everybody over here be some Cowboys. We be die hard, we be die hard, we be that blue.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Man, it is Wednesday, day after the elections, and it seemed like another Cowboys hurt somewhere. You know, somebody got hurt. I don't know. It seemed like it. But hey, man, welcome to the Cowboy Up podcast, man. Let me introduce the crew to you tonight, man, from the great state of Arizona, man. Y'all know who he is. He's Mikey. 520. What's up, Mikey?
Off the bone. Off the bone. On a hump day. Mike.
I know. And man, let me always our very special guest, the player personnel of the Cowboy Up podcast, is our man Kuiper AZ. What's up, Kuiper?
What's up, fellas? It's good to be here.
Man, thanks for joining us.
That smile on his face being in first place. Get that smile on.
hey, man, don't be jealous. Don't be jealous.
It do feel good, man, when you got a little first place, man. Also, we inviting everybody tonight, man. We got our Eagle fan, my brother-in-law, Octavius. What's going on, Octavius?
What's happening, fellas?
All right, man. And what's up, man? Was that Showtime? What's up, Showtime? How you doing, baby?
Hey, he's my special guest. He's from your spot. He's from your neck of the woods. Introduce yourself, Jabari.
Hey,
what's going on, everybody? My name's your boy Showtime. I appreciate y'all for having me, man. Let's go ahead and talk some football, man.
Hey man, that's what I'm talking about. Look, we didn't get into the Eagles on Monday because we were still in that mass depression about what happened in the ATL. It seemed like, man, if it ain't raining, it's snowing, it's hailing, it's sleeting. It's somewhere around the cloud that's going around the Cowboys this year. But let's get into this Eagle game. Um, Octavius, your boys, man, been playing pretty well, man, for the last couple of weeks, man. Give me your thoughts on the Eagles this season.
Man, it started off a little iffy, you know. They were still trying to figure their way out with the offense. Defense was still trying to figure out Vic's new scheme. But the last couple of weeks, things have been coming together, man. I'm actually impressed with what they've been doing on defense. Finally getting some sacks and some pressure. Man, we had the first couple of games, we wasn't getting any pressure at all. So to actually see them getting sacks, and I'm just waiting for Q to get his first INT. They messed him out of two of them, but he's going to get him one.
He's going to get him one. All right. So, Showtime, man. I see you a Cowboy fan, man. What? And I said, hold on. I see something else, man, in that background. I'm so glad I go to TSU. All right, baby. I see them Tigers in the background. How you doing, man? Man, what
man?
Oh, all right, bro. That's what I'm talking about, man. Ain't nothing like freshest chicken in TSU. All right. So, hey, man, give me your thoughts on these Eagles this year, bro.
Man, I think the Eagles pretty much got off to a slow start, but right in the midst of the season, they're starting to pretty much kind of find themselves, man. And when you're a good football team, bro, you have to learn how to win. Some ugly games, you got to learn how to win. And punish teams that are inferior to you. And I think that Philadelphia Eagles are kind of starting to get into a groove. And they look pretty good right now.
Right. Hey, Kuiper, and Octavius and Showtime, man. Kuiper, he's an Arizona Cardinal fan, but he is our player personnel director for the Cowboy Up podcast, and he's Mikey's son. So let me give you a little background on him. For the draft, he calls 12 straight, or was it 14 straight picks?
Oh, I was on there.
Round.
I saw it.
Yeah, you saw it. Yeah. So it was ridiculous. Showtime. We were just like, wait a minute, what the hell's going on? So he's our player personnel director. So Kuiper, man, what you think about these Eagles this year, man?
They finally got youth into that secondary, man. That's such a beautiful thing to watch. It's something when you see young, hungry guys just ball out in a scheme that makes it so easy for them to make the right decisions. Vic Fangio, dude, he's everywhere he goes, he makes a huge difference for all the players and the defense, especially as a whole. I love that defense.
Dolphins.
What happened?
Tell that to the Dolphins.
Man, they had a good defense for a little bit. They had a good defense. Players were injured.
So Mikey, what's your initial thoughts on the Eagles this year, brother?
And you guys say they got a slow start, beating the Packers in Brazil.
That's preseason.
No, it was the first game.
I'm just saying that's like a preseason game.
He knew it was a regular season. He was just saying it was like a preseason game. So.
But that game was it was a great game. We that was the foreshadow to what they are, and they're very Saquon centric. Because Jalen Hurts ain't that dude, and we all know Jalen Hurts ain't that dude. He's been that dude now that AJ's back, and then he's hit that little short Heisman winning receiver from Alabama. It's been opening that up. It's been opening that up. But my biggest envy as a Cowboy fan to the Philadelphia Eagles is their damn offensive line. And that's saying something, consider we got Tyler Smith and Zach Martin on our line, and they control the line of scrimmage, and they make up for the shortcomings of their quarterback. And there's not a Scooby-Doo at the end where they reveal, who he really is. And Saquon, has been phenomenal, and he's playing with this, with this will. He's
playing like he's having fun.
He's playing like he's having fun. He's playing like he's
playing like he's got an offensive line.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And they're using him right. Old Kellen Moore, his mouth is open as we speak. His mouth is open as we speak.
Stupid.
You know what I mean? He X's out all of that, and it makes the system work, because once Jalen Hurts could go play action, then it's all downhill. It's not the head coach, it's Saquon Barkley and the chemistry that offense has, and that they actually like each other, opposed to a mediocre ass team that we're.
All right.
Yeah.
Cowboy Corner, welcome everybody. That's Mike from Cowboy Corner. If y'all don't follow him, man, he's hell of a follow on Twitter, and also talking crazy on Saturday. Is it Friday or Saturday night?
Saturday. We talk
Saturday
crazy on the corner of Crazy and Cowboys.
Yes.
This whole report.
So Mike is the wise man of the group. He's the tribal chief. Mike, man, give me your thoughts, Mike, on these Eagles this year, man.
Wow. Well. You know, they started off a little shaky, started off a little slow. They didn't come out. They pretty much picked up where they left off last year. You got getting Saquon was the best thing that offense could have, right? Because you look at Jalen Hurts, you look what he needs. It's almost like Dak Prescott. You need a good running back to help open a lot of things up. You look at his play action, you look at his RPOs, you look at all that. Jalen Hurts is excelling in that. It's not that he's an elite overall top quarterback, but a good offense gives your quarterback pieces to go look like that, right? And the Eagles are doing it. Kellen Moore, he picked up their playbook. He didn't implement his playbook, from what it looks like to me. And they're better than us, right?
Yes.
But are they good enough to make a run? Still
Right.
to be determined. They had the big collapse last year after a good start, so they got a lot to prove, not only to divisional opponents like to the Commanders, who I think is better than them, but to their fan base, right? So they got a lot to do here, and they have the momentum. They're winning.
Yeah.
You got A.J. Brown coming out, playing hot. You got Saquon Barkley doing backward twerks and hurdles. Work.
That was awesome, though. It was
And
awesome.
so, you got to give them props. They identified a weakness in their quarterback. They brought in the pieces, and now look how their quarterback's doing. Something that the Cowboys struggled to do for Dak Prescott.
Man, speaking of that hurdle, Octavius, when I saw it, I didn't see it live. I saw the replay, and I was like, "What the hell did Saquon just do?" And the more you watch it, to me, that's probably one of the greatest NFL individual athletic play I've probably ever seen. What did you think? What did you think about Saquon?
Watching. I was sitting on the couch watching it live, and I was like,
Right.
"Oh hell no! I know he just didn't do that. He jumped over a dude backwards." But then I got a little scared though because he took a hard hit to his back. So I was like, I hope he bounces back, but he came back good. But that play was just ridiculous.
Yeah, man. My whole thing with Saquon, he always had that stigma of he stay hurt. Okay, when Saquon is healthy, he is dynamic. Okay, Kuiper, man, this is my thing, man. The healthy Saquon for the Eagles equals what to you?
He's the same value to the Eagles as a healthy Christian McCaffrey. They play similar play styles. The only difference is Christian McCaffrey is legitimately a slot receiver that can run the ball. But Saquon is just a bigger running back and can break a lot more tackles than Christian McCaffrey. But the dynamic of Saquon's top elite. So to have a great offensive line and an offensive coordinator who knows how to use them, he could be running for MVP at this point.
That last part, no.
You mean the last part? No.
We're talking about Kellen Moore, dog.
Kellen Moore made Tony Pollard and Zeke look good.
No. Scott Linehan and that line.
So what's the differences though? The Eagles have a great offensive line. I don't see a difference in how they're gonna use him.
No, you don't see the difference. It's the same damn scheme, but just a different dude.
Did you just say Scott Linehan made Tony Pollard look good?
Well,
Yes, he did.
okay,
Tony
that's
Pollard
fine.
didn't even run the
It
ball
doesn't
for
math.
the last 2 years of his career.
Hey, shut up, Mike. Oh, I forgot to do this. Fuck the Eagles.
First of all, that's number one. That's number. I agree with Mikey on that one. That's number one.
So Showtime. A healthy Saquon equals what to you?
Healthy Saquon for the Philadelphia Eagles, it allows the Philadelphia Eagles to play complementary football. Obviously, Jalen Hurts is a drop. He's a play action pass quarterback. So you have to utilize your strength, which is running the football, right?
Right.
Because you have a dual threat quarterback who, has some lack thereof when it comes to passing the ball. And when you have, two complementary receivers that pretty much, counter one another, AJ Brown and Devontae Smith, it just opens up the passing game even more. So whenever, Saquon is good and rolling, it's a lot easier for Jalen Hurts to go through his progressions, read the defense, pre-snap and post-snap, and really just make those throws, from his first read to his second read. Now, the way you can kind of really neutralize that is making Jalen Hurts go to his third read. But, when they're hot and rolling, it's really hard. It's really hard.
Right. All right. Cowboy Corner. Man, a healthy Saquon means what to you?
He doesn't mean shit to me. He don't play for my team.
Shit.
You know what the hell I mean.
It brings an element to that offense that they haven't had in quite some time.
Westbrook?
That the Giants never had what the Eagles have on offense in his whole career. Yeah, he's been hurt, but they never had it. And and I'm not wishing injury on anybody, but he's injury prone. And so do they have a backup plan for that offense if something was to happen? But we're not talking about that. It's a healthy one. Healthy Saquon is that entire offense with A.J. Brown. All Jalen Hurts has to do is either run the ball or make a decent enough throw for that quarterback or for Smith, for Brown, or for Dallas Goedert to go catch it. Like, right. Those weapons there, that's all. I mean, they gave a middle-of-the-pack quarterback all these weapons, and it's working. This shit's working. Go figure, Cowboys.
520. Healthy Saquon means what?
It means that he's the emphasis, and he drives what they do. Because I want to see what happens when he pulls that hamstring. It's not if, it's when. And then if they revert back to what they really are, to the mean. I'm not hoping that happens, but we'll see what that is. It's been awesome to see. I ain't gonna lie. Saquon happy and having fun. It's awesome because that's a Saquon we deserve, or the league deserves, for that matter. As a Cowboy fan, it makes me throw up in my mouth a little bit. Right. It does, but it is good for him, and what he was coming out to. Now we see it, and him playing very, I guess, tenacious.
Man, it is so obvious, man, when you see the total different player from the Giants to the Eagles. Giants, no offensive line, no quarterback. The Eagles, offensive line, decent quarterback. Okay, and they actually give him the damn ball. Okay, they throw him the ball. He runs the ball, and Saquon's happy. He's back in the state of Pennsylvania where he went to Penn State. He did all right against Michigan, but anyway, that's another story. But let's get on these Eagle receivers, man. Brown is back. Also, Devontae Smith, the light in the pants. The light in the pants, Devontae Smith always seemed to catch these damn deep ass balls.
That contested catch was awesome.
I was just like, I always wonder how in the hell is this little fella getting open, but he gets open every damn time, making
He's
big
Heisman
plays.
winner.
Yeah, well, yeah, that is true. So Octavius, man, tell me about this wide receiver crew for these hated Philadelphia Eagles.
Oh man, Smitty and AJ, that's the perfect duo for Jalen. Like you said, Jalen's not top tier; he's mid level, but man, those receivers make him look great. And then don't slack Calcaterra, man. He's actually stepped up big since Goddard went out. He's making some plays, getting downfield, giving Jalen another option over the middle. So I'm really enjoying that.
All right, Kuiper, man, what? You silly Kuiper, man. Tell me about these Eagle receivers.
They're the perfect complementary to each other, man. AJ's the bully, the give me the jump ball, and I'm gonna just bully this corner while Devontae Smith's the finesse. Let me reach around you. Let me get run past you. They play so good, man. I love Devontae Smith in the slot because he has a little bit better of route running than AJ. So AJ staying off and the perimeter is perfect. But this week, Devontae Smith has a hamstring injury and was not practicing today. So he might not even play Sunday. And AJ still has a lingering knee injury, apparently.
Okay. Showtime. What's your thoughts on the Eagles receivers, bro?
Yeah, like you said, man, they really just got they really complement one another. AJ Brown more is a physical type, able to match up with smaller DBs and things like that. Devontae Smith is obviously more precise route runner. Really kind of like reminds me of a Marvin Harrison. He's an all around like smaller type receiver.
Mm-hmm.
You just don't know what you expect from him, and he got good hands too. And another thing too, man, Dallas Goedert. Dallas Goedert has really come along. From the time that he entered the league to him progressing throughout the years, man, Dallas Goedert really came a long way. So I really think all three of those guys really complement one another, and they make Jalen Hurts' life a lot easier.
Right. Cowboy Corner, I got a different question for you, brother. Last year, one of our strengths of our defense was our secondary. This season, not so much. Man, how does this secondary match up against the Eagles offense this Sunday?
Well, if you it's not necessarily I'll just answer the question and not get deep into it, but Diggs isn't healthy with the torn calf, right? So you look at this. Okay, how do you play him? You're at the double bracket. Brown. Carson's gonna have to play a lot better. Carson has the speed. If Smith is to play, Carson has the speed to keep up with Smith. He just does. And then outside of that, you got Dotson. Who they traded for. I think Jordan Lewis can shut Dotson down. Dotson ain't nobody for them. Gainwell, ain't nobody scared of that. Convoy, or what's his name? Covey? Is it Covey?
Yeah, Brenton Covey.
Yeah. Sorry, it's only 7 yards. And then you got Campbell over there. Hey, if Smith is hurt with the hamstring, double bracket Brown and stop the run game. Make Jalen Hurts throw tight windows. We'll see what happens.
Okay, 520. Same question to you.
But the way they're going to combat that is putting Saquon on wheel routes, putting him on Texas routes.
Overshown.
But we're going to want Overshown to be a tackler. And if we want him like shadowing Saquon, they're going to kill us in the running game. If we're going to get our house, this is going to be a rout. For real. And then to the other question, I think A.J. Brown is a poor man's Jonathan Mingo.
What's in that cup, bro? What's in the cup? Tell us what's in the cup, bro. Are you sharing what's in that damn cup?
I just wanted to say
that. You might be the first one to do it on Trump's list.
Fuck, I'm dying here. We're fucking dying here. Fucking complimenting, putting perfume on the goddamn Eagles. This shit's nasty.
I'm about to text Victor. What the hell you got me doing?
With every fiber of my fat ass to be like, fuck those motherfuckers. But you know what?
I almost texted Victor. What the hell are we doing?
It's like ripping hamstring off the bone.
No, No, this is just the objective part of the show. This objective part of the show.
Well, you know what?
Hey,
I just lost that people.
at any moment, I never thought you guys were going to be nice to the Eagles. And just because Octavius is a nice guy, hell, give him the blues. Shit, we related. Hell, it don't matter.
Now we gave it to Moto already.
Yeah, shit. He can take it. He a grown ass man.
But we're digesting humble pie like a motherfucker, dude. We went to fucking Golden Corral and ate that humble steak, not the salad, but we ate all that humble.
No,
shit,
you ain't eating no
dude.
salad.
Well, speaking of that, Showtime, I'm gonna bring this to you, brother. Just because we're on this 3-game losing streak, everybody's hurt. Man, give me something positive that Cowboy fans can look forward to this Sunday, man. I mean, because that's why it seems like everybody's this doom and gloom shit that's going on right now. What's your positive take on this game on Sunday?
It's honestly, man, the only thing positive we can possibly look forward to is how is Micah Parsons gonna look if he plays? How is Deron Bland gonna look if he plays? And how do we utilize the young talent that we have on this team? How do we, exercise the depth that we have on this team now that we have injuries from our superstars on offense? Are we gonna go with Cooper Rush or are we gonna go with Trey Lance? We gave up draft capital to acquire Trey Lance, and obviously, we don't even know what the future is gonna be for Trey Lance. So why not try to gain some of that draft capital back and go ahead and utilize Trey Lance, right? We know who Cooper Rush is. And we can put Cooper Rush back out there because he's a better quarterback. But if we want to confuse or trying to, kind of bring like a X factor to kind of counter the Philadelphia Eagles defense, we should probably insert a Trey Lance, although he looked bad in the preseason. So, I mean, it's a lot of different things we can look at. I think the only thing I'm looking forward to how are the Dallas Cowboys going to utilize their young players, right? Because we're kind of down and out in this season. And the good thing is, Cowboys Nation, we're 1-0 in our division.
That's one good thing.
That's the only good thing. The rest of the second half of the season, we still got 5 more division games. So that's the only positive thing. So looking forward to the young guys going up against a divisional opponent, see how our coaching staff is going to utilize the depth on this team to kind of really see who we can keep around moving forward and who we're going to pretty much be sending off in the offseason.
Right. Hey, Texas. Hey, Greg, man, you're more than welcome to join us, man. The link is in there, man. I just shoot it in. So if you want to join this conversation, man, come on, join in. All right, now I'm ready for Cowboy Corner because Showtime, you brought up something, man. He's been discussing the whole offseason. Trey Lance. Mike, would you start Trey over Cooper Rush?
No, this is how I would use Trey Lance. This is how I'd use him. Wildcat, RPO type plays. You looked at his greatest strength was what in the preseason? Running the rock.
Right.
Who's going to argue that?
Right.
Right? He ran the ball. He ran the ball better than most of these damn running backs we got right now. So put Trey Lance in some. It might be predictable offense, but that's up to Mike McCarthy, right? To go in there and design it where it's not predictable. I don't want to see CeeDee Lamb in motion and then motion to the right and Trey Lance takes off to the left. Mix some shit up. Be creative, right? Don't be predictable. You have an element that this offense has not had, and that's somebody that can run the rock. Bring him in RPO. Bring him in a wildcat type formation. Run some flea flickers. Do something, but you have an asset there. You have an asset. Use it.
Okay. Kuiper, AZ. Man, what you think about the Trey Lance jumping in there over Cooper Rush?
Trey Lance was in my division. Played against him a lot of times. He's dog shit. There's no other putting him, man. He's just straight trash.
Dog shit.
He's a career backup, man. I do agree. The only thing you're gonna get out of him is getting a lighter box or a less number, I should say, of players against Rico Dowdle or whoever's going to run the ball, because they're going to have to watch for that read option. They're going to have to watch for him to run the ball. So you might get that. You might get that. You might not. I wouldn't be scared of it if I was the Eagles. I really wouldn't. I think the game plan should stick to being Cooper Rush, because I have no faith in Jerry Jones or Mike McCarthy thinking that they should put in Trey Lance. Because again, you don't know what you get with him. It's a whole new team. Maybe he's different.
All right, 520.
Well, since earlier I got corrected about a timeline. So when a quarterback is back there, it's not a wildcat. It's a wildcat if a receiver and a running back is there. So it's not a wildcat. And then saying of Mike McCarthy not to be predictable is telling him to be skinny. Straight up. Trey Lance, it does though. What it does, it makes Nick Fangio or Vic Fangio have to plan for him, which will take away from their base defensive planning. That's what you have to add in that element. I don't know if you heard, he basically took a shot at Dak Prescott by saying him and Cooper Rush are basically the same, and that they're going to prepare the same because it's basically the same thing. And then you know how the media is, so they're running with that. Trade would be cool. If we're gonna go down, let's just go down. But putting them out there and then messing our asset, that contradicts what we want to do. You know what I mean? Especially get him out there to run.
Right. All right. Octavius,
Yes,
my question for you. As a starter, Cooper Rush is actually got a pretty decent record as a starter. What do you think the Eagles' plan is to combat Cooper Rush?
man, this game is actually scary to me because I think Cooper going to come out trying to show that he should be a legit starting quarterback for one of these other sorry teams. So I'm like, yeah, with him being 5-1 as a backup, you got to have some respect for him, man. So I think Cooper's going to surprise some folks. I think we'll still get to him, but he's going to do his thing against us.
Hey, you know who Cooper Rush remind me of?
Who was that?
He remind me of Minshew. Remember Minshew was starting for your guys? You know,
Mania.
yeah, and he get a game or two, but when he actually is a bona fide starter,
it's a difference.
They wear his ass apart. You know, so the Cowboys need a victory in the worst way, and you know, a lot of Eagle fans are walking in here. You know, hey man, this shit is gonna be easy. The Cowboys is hurt. You know, and the last 3 games in AT&T, which I heard you will be at, Octavius. I'll be tailgating. I ain't going there. I ain't getting my damn money. Anyway, so you know,
now you got luck. You bad luck. You got that steak on you.
I'm bad luck. What are you talking about, bro?
The last 4 games you've been to, you've lost.
Damn.
But man, do you remember that one game though when the Eagles had all the backups playing?
Yeah.
And then we won. That's what I'm worried about. You guys have all these backups playing and then winning and then talking crap to me for the rest of the year. Come on, we beat you with the backups, you know.
Well, the thing is, backups bring energy. Backups want to play. Backups need to bring that energy to get a contract or something in free agency. So that's the only chance you guys got. If Cooper Rush can bring energy.
Yeah, I mean, plus Showtime brought that up, man, about how the Cowboys going to use our young players, you know, because basically that's all we got right now is young players, third stringers, you know, practice squad guys.
And they're hungry, man.
They got to be hungry, man. They got to make the team. Oh, and Corner, we didn't discuss, man, the Cowboys trade. All right, Mike. Cowboy Corner, what did you think about the trade the Cowboys made? I don't like the way you started that one. Yeah. Mike was like,
Dude, Jerry. Oh my God.
This shit's frustrating, ain't it? It's frustrating.
You give him a 4th round pick, and you look at what we have here. We got Brandon Cooks coming back. Is he better than Cooks right now? No. Is he better than Tolbert right now? No. Is he better than Brooks right now? No. Is he better than Turpin right now?
No.
Why is he here?
Yes, by height and size, yes.
Turpin has more touch. This guy's been in the league for going on 2 years, and he hasn't had a single touchdown.
Oh, Webster and fucking the Red Rifle were throwing him the ball.
And Dak Prescott's throwing Tolbert the ball. What's the difference?
Say that again?
Dak Prescott is throwing Tolbert the ball. What's the difference?
He's not throwing him the ball. That's the problem. He had him up the sideline all by himself, and he did it.
But they're trying to sell us on this is a next year move. This is a next year move.
Fucking Drew, we're not
I need a right now move, Jerry.
Right? Hey, we always welcome Drew, man. Drew is our resident ego troller.
Gary got out of here.
Not troller.
Gary got
Not troller.
He hasn't been on Cowboys corner in a while.
Not troller. Fact speaker.
I apologize, Drew. Drew, I apologize.
Bring facts.
I would I like to publicly apologize. He's not a troller.
Oh, he's a Cowboys corner troller, that's for sure.
He is
Cowboy don't want none of this. He done got me blocked. He don't want this smoke.
You said you don't want none of
that. He has his hand over his microphone. I can't hear him. Y'all got headsets. I don't.
Unblock me so I can give you this crazy work, Cowboy.
You blocked him?
I really can't hear him.
You said you blocked him.
Say your thing.
I didn't block him. My mods must have blocked him. I don't block anybody.
Yeah,
I have to talk to my mods.
Block your boy, so Uncle Drew.
Your bougie ass has mods.
Oh hell yeah, I'm bougie like that, baby.
His bougie ass does have
mods.
Yeah, that's what Dallas is known for, superstar. Y'all dish down for the superstar. Y'all not really about playing football.
So Drew, let's start.
Malcolm X glasses came up in this motherfucker talking shit. Let's go.
No, it ain't talking stuff. It's talking facts. The facts is we 6-2, and we about to take over the division. And Dallas is 3-5.
You know what our record is. You watch all our games.
You're about to tank. It's curtains for you guys. It's a wrap.
So you saying the Cowboys, Drew, is gonna do what the Eagles did last year? That's what you're saying? Tank?
No, you can never
After
do
10
it.
wins.
We didn't tank. Remember, we won 10. We went 10-1.
Wait. No. No, the definition
Absolutely.
The definition of tanking is what you just described the Cowboys. But you said you said the Eagles didn't tank because they won 10 first and then lost 7 in a row. Lost 7 in a row, right?
Let me clarify, right?
Okay.
The Eagles won the first team. Like we all know, whether you're superstitious or not, because I'm not. The Super Bowl hangover is real, because that's where we go to Super Bowls. You guys ain't been in Super Bowl.
Damn.
You're fucking crazy.
Damn.
You're crazy. You're crazy.
The Super Bowl hangover is real. It happened to us. We're the only team to win 10 games after losing a Super Bowl, and then we became hot trash. See, I can talk the truth. We was hot trash.
Hey, thank you, Arizona.
The last
you
7 games
thank you,
of our
Arizona.
team. We were hot garbage. We were. The Super Bowl hangover hit us. We just went down the spiral. Our coach, we were trash. But right now,
it was Big Dom's fault.
In the words of Don Chappelle and Ashy Larry, we went from from ashy to classy right now.
Well,
calm down, Meek Mill. Calm down, Meek Mill. With all that bullshit.
I got a question for you, Drew, because since y'all go to Super Bowls, so you don't count anything from 2017 on back. You just count from 17 to the present, right?
Right.
Because I'll let you talk. Because now you wanna flex. Oh, we've been to Super Bowls, bro. You just went to to 2 Super Bowls. You got one. It took you
Two in the last
60
6
years.
years.
Hold on. It took
Two in the
you
last-
60 years to get to one. So I don't
Oh, hey, he's
understand
Mexican.
this
He's drinking a
flexing.
chilada.
I don't understand the flexing like you say you speaking facts. It ain't facts, bro. It's your facts. It's not the whole truth. You telling half the truth. Tell all
Not
the
even
truth,
half the
though,
truth.
bro.
Can
Tell
I say-
all
let me
the
say
truth.
this. You're right. If we're gonna go back, let's go all the way back, right?
Okay.
I'm sure we all saw the what's the HBO. I can't think. I'm drawing a blank right now. Where they did it, they featured the Giants on HBO this year.
Hard knocks.
Oh yeah, and then
Nuts.
Hard
idiots.
knocks.
Yeah.
Now, don't get mad at me. This is what the NFL did. If you go back and listen to the episode 1, about 2 or 3 minutes in, just listen to the first 2 or 3 minutes. How do they present the New York Giants? They say that the New York
eight-time
Giants.
world champions.
Thank you. 8-time what?
World champion.
Hey,
Eight-time
hey,
what?
hey.
They hold on,
G
hold
in
on,
here.
young
I'm
man,
that shit now.
nephew. Let me finish. Let me cook. Because I'm about to cook you. They announced the Giants
your
as
birthday shit.
8-time champions, right? So that means they went back and they counted the totality of that team's organization, right?
Yes.
So if we're going to go back, let's go all the way back. And if we're going to do that, if they're going to if the NFL, not a fan, the NFL said that the Giants were 8-time champions. So then you know what the Eagles are? The Eagles are 4-time champions. And you know why you
You'll
don't
fall
like
short.
that? Hold on. That's okay. But you don't like it because we're closer to winning more championships than Dallas will ever be. See, that's why it makes your butt tight. Because you know we're on the verge of being 5, maybe 6-time champions.
Hey,
and
you
don't
are
like it.
Hey, honestly, you're contradicting the style of glasses that you have on, sir, because he was a civil rights leader, and you are claiming championships that Latino player didn't play, and the African American player didn't play it, and you count that as football. Go ahead.
I didn't count
Go
that.
ahead.
That's what the NFL
Go
did,
ahead.
sir.
It's all
I
you,
didn't do
Bubba.
that.
All
Hold
you, but
on.
the ratio of our
Nephew.
existence to
Nephew.
championships,
Nephew. What did I
NFC
just
championships, is far better than your ratio. If
Hold
you could
on.
math,
Like I just said.
if you know
like
how
I
to
just
math,
said.
and then math
Somebody-
says we got one more,
somebody
baby
help.
boy.
Does that mean I have a
Somebody
championship
help.
then?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah.
Somebody
The
help.
Cardinals have one.
Hold
They're the
on.
oldest team in the league.
Hold on. Chicago has them. Buffalo has them. But hold on. Listen what I'm saying. I didn't say that, young man. I didn't say that. I didn't make hard
No
knocks.
disrespect.
I didn't make the announcement. The NFL did that, sir. So don't get mad at Drew. You take your claim up to
True?
Roger Goodell.
Did you go
You
true?
go take your, you
Did
go
you
take
go
your
true?
claim
It's
up.
Drew.
Hold on a second. You go take your complaint to the NFL because the NFL said that the Giants were 8-time champions, not me. And I'm telling you, if the
Where's
NFL,
DPG?
the National Football League, is counting the Giants' championships as championships, because that's what they are the last time I checked, you don't like that we're just one away. And guess what, young man? We might get that this year.
All right, can I rebut you?
No, let these
Go
So
ahead.
can I,
Hold on,
Mikey?
before
Let
you
me
rebut,
wait.
wait.
Go ahead.
Before you rebut, am I speaking facts?
Yeah, so
The
far.
championships are different than
Thank
Super Bowls.
Yeah, but
No,
you know,
Bowl,
I,
because that's the
championship
modern
is a
era.
championship.
I just want to rebut real quick, okay?
I'm a fall back.
Now I just got one question, Uncle Drew.
We love you, Drew.
Oh, you know I do love
you,
him.
man. It's all
I
respect.
do love him. Hey, Drew, I got one question. When was the Philadelphia Eagles established?
Oh, I want to say 1940 something. No, it was like the Eagles are one of the oldest franchises.
Yeah, well, 1940
Yeah,
something, right?
One of the oldest.
Okay, let's do this. All right, 1940 something. You say you got
1933.
1933. There you go.
Damn.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
1933.
The Great
1933.
Depression, the middle of the Great
I know you be
Depression.
watching
hold
this.
on. Hold on. 1933. Okay. The Cowboys came in existence 30 years later.
Mm-hmm.
30 years later, and we still have more. And it don't matter because you've been lately, you still hadn't caught up, and we the youngsters on the block. So I just say your math ain't mathing to me. So, congratulations on your 5. I guess you want me to say that. Congratulations. You know, we
No,
got
it's
5.
4.
You're 4. Okay, well, but it seemed like to me every time you go to Super Bowl, you choke anyway. Anyway, Mike, Cowboy Corner.
We go to Super Bowls.
Let's
That's something you
Showtime
guys
on.
don't do.
Showtime. Let's Showtime
We go to Super Bowls. That's something you don't do.
Dude, you only been the last couple times. Do you act like you go all the time? Dude, I can go back to your history. I can pull it up right here on the computer.
Can you?
Y'all
Do we give a fuck like
went
that?
y'all
Cowboy
went
Chris.
40
Chris.
y'all went 40 years, bro, before you even went to a Super Bowl. 40
That's
years.
very true. But Chris,
40.
Chris,
And then you
Chris.
talking about the latest since
This-
2017?
Chris,
Come on, man.
Here's the sad part. That is very much true. But Chris, in the last 30 years, do you know what the Dallas Cowboys playoff record is?
I know
Does
exactly.
anybody
what
here
they're
Google it? You've won 4 playoff games in 30 years.
That is
And your
true.
current,
Like 10
and your
years. What's the
current-
Cowboys' record
your
against the Eagles
your
for the last 10
listen,
years?
Your current $60 million highest paid
That
overpaid
owned your
quarterback
ass. I mean,
and that's fine.
owned y'all.
That's fine. I'm glad
Is-
you
is
paid
that
Dak
fine?
Prescott. I'm glad you paid. I was one of the people championing for Dak to be paid. Because you know why? Dak is 9-4 against the Eagles. Ooh, congratulations. But he's 2-5 in the playoffs in 9 years. Count
so
it.
you're going off the
9
you're going off the
years.
coattails of other teams?
So wait a minute, mic'd up. What's greater? What's greater? Is 9-4 greater than 2-5?
No, you know what's greater? The Monday after we whoop your ass those 9 times. Knowing
See how
that we
they won't
whooped your
see how
ass.
they won't answer the
All right,
question.
go ahead,
See
Corner.
how
Go
they
ahead,
won't
Corner.
answer
Go
All right,
ahead,
Drew, it's
Corner.
my turn. Octavio, this is no offense to you. Drew brought this upon himself. All right. Big fella talks about the Super Bowls. Absolutely right. Cowboys are 74-56. We own the Philadelphia Eagles. And I don't know if you guys remember, but in 2009, we beat you 1, we beat you 2, we beat you 3 times a lady. We the big brother. When's the last time that you guys beat us convincingly? Right? Every time, Carson wins this, Carson wins that. Carson Wentz didn't even win you a Super Bowl. Nick Foles did. Jalen Hurts choked in the Super Bowl. Jalen Hurts choked in the Super Bowl.
Oh,
Are you going to
hold on
come
now.
here and say you're closer to a Super Bowl than the Cowboys are? You just as sorry as us, because Baker Mayfield checks that ass real quick, didn't he? How'd that feel? How'd that feel?
With no AJ Brown and no Schmitty.
I'm talking.
With
I'm
no
talking.
AJ
I'm talking.
and no
I'm
Schmitty.
talking.
Keep
I'm talking.
it a buck.
I'm talking.
Hey,
And you
hold on.
wonder why my
Hey,
mod
order.
muted you.
Order.
You wonder why my mod muted you.
Order.
You wonder why my mod
Don't
muted
be
you.
muting people.
So, until they can win with didn't Brock Purdy just whoop y'all's ass too? I mean, good Lord. I mean, you act
he
like
whooped our
you're
ass,
some
too.
wonders of the world. The Eagles are just the Again, Octavio, much respect to you. You're cool. This guy here act like the Eagles are the best
Hey,
thing
no,
in
Drew,
sliced
he's
bread.
on brand. I love him. He's the Mikey version of the Eagles, and I love that shit. I love that.
No, that doesn't
Mikey
fit.
version.
He's talking about he's cooking. You're cooking Roman noodles with Jalen Hurts, buddy.
I've
You
cooked
ain't
your whole
nothing gourmet over there in Philly.
Okay,
I just
okay,
already
bro.
come back in the office. There ain't nothing
Hey,
gourmet about
Let's
Philly.
Showtime get in on this. Showtime, save
Can I
us.
respond to that, please? Can I respond to that? Can I respond to that nonsense he just spewed out?
No, I can't. He already responded as I was
No,
talking.
hold on. Go ahead,
Can I
Showtime.
respond to that nonsense that he spewed out, please?
Absolutely not. Go ahead, Showtime.
Absolutely not. Yeah, you don't want this work. See,
Right,
you
well,
don't want this
go
work.
ahead.
Go ahead,
You don't
Showtime.
want this work.
It's Showtime's turn, Drew. You already talked.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy how like we started out the show giving the Philadelphia Eagles all, you know what I'm saying, this grace and all this, you know,
I
this
don't want it.
mercy, and now
I don't want it.
and now I gotta go
Don't
back
give me
in the
nothing. I
Cowboy
work for
hater
my
mode.
food.
You know what I mean? Like
I work
look,
for
man,
my food. I don't want it.
the Jacksonville, the struggling Jacksonville Jaguars, the poverty Jacksonville Jaguars almost came back on y'all, bro.
Man, that was a coach.
Man, and
Blame
like,
coach on
look,
that
man,
one.
y'all looking all right, but look, man, back when we was last year when we was beating up on these sorry teams, everybody was telling us we was lucky. So y'all really like a lucky 6-2. You know what I mean? Like every given Sunday can happen. Every given Sunday can happen. Something we could pull something out of our trigger this up and coming Sunday and whoop y'all tail. You know,
Wake him
it's
up.
been a long
Wake him up.
time.
He's
It's been a
dreaming.
Low
long
key,
time.
he's spitting facts.
Wake him
He's
up.
spitting
He's
facts.
dreaming.
Let him
It's been
cook.
a
Look,
long
the
time.
Eagles only won against the
He's
Saints,
dreaming.
Browns, Giants, Jags, and Bengals.
Nobodies.
At the end of the day, Kellen Moore is gonna be Kellen Moore. It is a reason why that Jacksonville Jaguars team was able to come back in that game, man.
Nah, that was Nick.
Can I respond to that, please? Please let me.
They ain't gonna say nothing.
Because
Respond,
what
Drew.
these dudes are talking is nonsense. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask the whole panel and keep it a buck, please. The fumble on Saquon Barkley, was that a fumble?
No.
It was not a fumble. You take out that touchdown, the game's not even close. And our team is so talented, unlike the Dallas Cowboys, our team is so talented, we're able to overcome the stupid decisions that our coach makes. Okay, so what you're talking about against the Jaguars is ridiculous. And Cowboys corner, let me grab you off the corner real quick and put you in the bed because that's where you belong. I'm about to pack you up. Listen to what you're saying. I have a son that's 29 years old. You know what me and my son was able to do? Me and my son have been able to sit down and watch 2 Super Bowls. He's under 30 years old, and he's experienced 2 Super Bowls. He's experienced a Super Bowl championship. Me and my wife have gone to see Carson Wentz in that 2017. I took her to her first football game where we watched that team beat the San Diego or the Los Angeles Chargers. None of your kids probably in here have even seen the Dallas Cowboys go to an NFC championship. Half of you guys up in here, if you're 30 years old or younger, you've never seen your team go to an NFC championship. So don't bring me to smoke. Go talk to Papa Jerry because he's the one that's pimping you guys out because you still buying the merch. You sitting up here talking about we still them boys, and you ain't nothing. You're not even relevant. You're not even relevant when it comes to winning.
That's why they start every show with us. No, it's funny. Every show gets started with us. You could be undefeated, but they don't start the show with you. You decide this. We the main course. Remember that.
When it comes to winning, the Dallas Cowboys are no more relevant than the Arizona Cardinals. At least they've been to a Super Bowl in the last 30 years. You can't even make it past the second round of the playoffs.
Hey, don't cause insurrection.
It's like
we just beat you guys. We own you guys.
Philadelphia Eagles always get the little brother energy in the division. You know, they still at the bottom of the division. Y'all not just behind the Cowboys. Y'all behind the Giants. Y'all behind the Washington organization and all that stuff, man. Like okay. Right. Y'all done made it to 2 Super Bowls the past couple years, man. But
hold on.
I knew you was coming with that rebuttal. I knew you was coming with the age rebuttal. I knew you was coming with that age rebuttal. I knew you was gonna do it.
How old are you?
I'm 41. Thank God.
I'm 28 years old.
Okay.
I'm 28.
41 and 28. Young man, you ain't even experiencing. You ain't seen Dak or Romo.
History is history, though.
You ain't seen history, though. Nothing.
So Drew, Drew, I got
right. Let's corral this.
I have a question. Can I have a question? I have a question.
Packed up.
Drew, I got a question. I'm 55 years old. I seen all 5. So do I count?
Me and you the same age.
So do I count? So me and my father watched Super Bowls together. So do I count? Of
course you count.
You watched more than him and his son.
Yeah. Me and my dad watched all 5 of them together.
Hey guys.
Hey, hold on, Mike. Hold on, shit. You always hold on.
Oh my bad.
Anyway, so me and my father watched all fucking 5 together. So did you and your father watch all 5?
Oh.
No, we have.
Okay, so you said you and your son watched 2 together. Chris. So me and my father watched all 5.
Chris.
So no.
Hey, he's putting you to sleep. Be quiet.
Yeah, hold on. Let me go to sleep,
Chris.
No, you're putting Drew to sleep.
Chris, never. You can never put me to sleep.
Okay.
Yeah, you've seen 5 with your dad, and that's tremendous. How old were you? What was that? 30 years ago since the last time Dallas won anything? 30 years?
Okay,
I like to talk about us at 50. Hold on. See how you can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't have it both ways. You can't tell me 50 and I can tell you 30. See, since the year 2000, Dallas Cowboys haven't won 4 playoff games since the year 2000. You know how many the Eagles have won? Hey, young man, showtime. You know how many playoff games
One
the
of them
Eagles
was
have won
y'all.
since the year
And guess who
2000?
has more rings?
16. 16.
We got more rings.
Man.
We got more
That's
rings.
okay.
What does that
That's
mean?
okay.
You didn't
ain't
win
got no ring.
anything. You
don't
won
have no
one
ring.
Super Bowl. It
You
doesn't
don't have a
mean
ring,
nothing.
corner. But corner. Have your kids? I bet your kids know the Philly special.
No, they don't. They don't know what that is. They don't know what that is.
I bet you they know the Philly special.
I still can't go over how he
Your
thinks
kids
Wentz
probably
won that
Eagles
Super
fans.
Bowl.
Your kids probably Eagles fans.
Come here.
Hey, look,
Hey,
ain't no
is-
Carson Wentz. If there's no
Hey,
Carson
Drew,
Wentz,
be
there's
quiet.
no Super Bowl.
Come here. Hey,
If there's no
hey,
Carson Wentz, there's no
can
Super
you mute
Bowl.
him? Can you mute him?
Oh,
Do you
he
know what a
triggered.
Philly special
He
is?
triggered.
Do you know what a Philly special is?
No.
Okay, thank you.
Hey,
No one
ask him if he
cares
know what the
about
NFC
that team,
Championship
bro. No
Ask
one
her-
cares
ask
about
her if she
that
know what
team.
the NFC Championship is. Ask him if she know what the NFC Championship is. Call her back.
No one knows.
You don't want to do that.
No one knows what that Philly
yeah.
special
You don't
is.
want to do that. See how you
Ya
switch
para de
that?
chingar,
My
güey.
fellow Eagles fan, don't give these dudes an inch. Step on their neck. See how Corner don't want to. Corner, he want to ask his kids about the Philly special. Ask your kids.
That's what
if
you
know
brought
what
up
the NFC
first.
Championship
That's what you
is.
brought up
But
first.
call her back and ask
My
her about
kid
the
ain't a
NFC
pond on this
Championship.
show. Sorry, bud.
Packed up. You're packed up,
Sorry, bud.
Corner.
Hey, call your son over here and see if he knows who Emmett Smith is.
Packed
So-
up.
Ask him if he knows who Emmett is. Ask him if he knows who
kid don't know.
Terry is.
My kid
Ask him if he knows who Michael Irvin is. Ask him if he knows DeMarcus Ware. Ask him if he knows those guys.
2 years old.
Ask him if he knows Jimmy
2
Johnson.
years old. My
Ask
kid don't know them.
Ask him.
He don't know
Ask
them.
him.
You know
Ask
who my
him.
kid do know? My kid know Carson Wentz.
I
He
think
knows
your son knows what that star is.
Hey,
Worldwide.
throw this show back.
He knows
Worldwide.
Brandon Graham. You know
I
Lane
think,
Johnson.
get this show
Worldwide.
He know
back.
the Super Bowl play. He know the Super Bowl winners. That's what he do know. He knows.
This
you
turned
know what
into
he
a
knows?
fucking
He knows
TikTok
that-
live.
He knows the Philly.
Let Drew one. He don't stop
You
talking.
know what else he corner? Because I'm packing you up. You know what else he does?
You ain't
He
packing
knows that-
nothing.
He knows the speech that Jason Kelsey did in front of the art museum. He knows that.
Y'all worship Rocky. Get out of here.
You ain't nobody say nothing about Rocky.
So,
Y'all worship
uh,
Rocky. Get
Yeah.
out of
Now
here.
that Taylor got beat up by Julio
give me a
Cesar
sec.
Chavez.
All right, give me a sec. This is Cowboy Eagle Week. This is what I was wanting
Yes,
today.
it is.
Say I'm not upset about the argument at all. It's
Chris, I
a
respect
division.
you.
It's a division rival, and it's supposed to be like this. I wish both teams was
Supposed to
good.
be like that. That's right.
I wish both
wish I
teams was
was
good
good
at
too.
this time
I
because
wish I was good too.
We're gonna be good enough to beat you on Sunday.
because Drew is
Put
like this.
that pipe down.
Drew is like this. I have no problem with your stats, your rhetoric, or how you defend your team.
Rhetoric.
But
Facts.
what
Facts.
I want you to understand is, okay, you only acknowledge one side of the story. That's all I'm saying. You got to acknowledge both sides, because everything you said I did agree with. Did I not agree with you?
And I agree with you.
Okay, but I'm just
You asked me about you
saying.
and your dad.
I'm just saying you got to share all the history. Now, Octavius
Absolutely.
Octavius is my brother-in-law. He's an Eagle fan. Okay,
Smart man, by the way.
and Octavius,
Nice to meet you, Octavius. Go Birds.
do you want any of this, Octavius?
Man, I was just listening to all the stats you laid out. But as far as Super Bowls, I have to give it to you, man. We only have one.
Absolutely.
We have one. And then you and I have had this conversation several times about the
You're right,
amount of Super
Octavius.
Bowls.
We don't listen. Championships are don't
Let
let
him
these
talk.
boys chump you. Don't let them chump you, Octavius.
No,
Let him
me and
talk.
Victor had
Let
this
him talk.
I
conversation.
try to bring up the championship argument all the time. Believe me, it doesn't work.
It does.
It
You guys are
doesn't
the
work.
oldest team in the league.
It does work. It works, bro.
It doesn't.
It
Hey,
works.
hey,
I can't tell
Steve was
anybody.
on
Look,
here,
we have a ring. I swear we have a ring, but it doesn't count.
All right, like back to Octavius. Finish what you were saying, Octavius.
Yeah, I was just saying.
My bad,
I actually
Octavius,
count the
my
Super
bad.
Bowls. You guys do have more Super Bowls, but like I said, since 2000, we've been to more. Choked a couple times, but yeah, we're coming. We're gonna get a few more to add on to it.
Yeah, like I say, I don't have problems with Eagle fans till I see them. Other than that, I don't have problems with
But
them.
you love,
I got no problem.
but you love me,
I got-
Chris.
I
You
love
love me.
Octavius. That's my brother. I love him to death.
Chris, you love me. You know you love me.
I love
Come
your
on now.
energy. I love your
Bring that
energy, Drew.
fire.
Can't
I love
stand
your
you,
from
energy,
Philly.
Drew. Drew, I love your energy. Sometimes your facts is a little skewed, but hey, they're
Never
your
that.
facts. They're your facts.
Never that.
It is what it
Hey,
is.
where you from, Drew?
Fact check me. Fact, I'm from
Drew,
Philly, Southwest.
Oh, Southwest. All right. Hey,
Southwest. Went to Ben Franklin High
let's
School, North Philly.
So guys, I only plan to go an hour, but I want if y'all want to be involved with this, man, you're more than welcome. At the end of the show, we
Chase
we
won
do.
away.
No,
Calm
he's
down.
still here.
Won.
He's still here. So at the end of
Put him
the
to
show,
bed.
at the end of the show, we do weekly picks. Okay, if y'all want to be involved in the weekly picks, y'all more than welcome to. If not, yeah, I can throw y'all in the backstage and we can go.
This is where we separate the fucking idiots from the people who really know football.
You gotta go though.
You do. You got to go, corner.
Yeah,
All right,
I gotta
man.
go.
All right, I'll see you later, bro.
Packed up.
Peace.
Hey, thanks for picking
Hey.
us.
All right. So, Showtime, are you good with the picks? Can you pick
Yeah, I'll be
games
down.
with us?
Yeah, I'll be
Drew, are you good to pick some games?
I'm gonna give objective real picks too.
Okay, Octavius, you good to be picking games?
Yes, sir. That's
All
right.
right, man. Let's go for it, man. Because like I said, I only plan to do an hour, but here we go. Last week, man, on our show, Rue went 11-4. Dallas Cowboy Chris, which is me, I went 9-6. 21 went 5-10 again.
He's horrible.
Mikey left on injury settlement, so he wasn't there to make
I was
picks.
pissed off.
so man, let's get this started, man. I do have 21 picks. Rue didn't send me his picks, so we're gonna go from there. Give me 1 sec, bro. I just want to bring up 21's picks real quick.
That's bullshit. Because I said my picks one time. He said it didn't count. It didn't count if I wasn't on the show. See, I can't stand on this bitches on the curve all the time.
Since Mikey was on the injury settlement last week, he didn't get to make his picks, and he didn't send his picks.
No. 3 weeks ago, I said my picks.
That was 3 weeks ago. That's in the past. That's in the past, like Eagles Super Bowls. It's in the past. Anyway,
Super Bowl.
we'll start with Showtime, man. Thursday night football, man. We got the Bengals and the Ravens. Showtime, who you got, baby?
I got the Ravens this game. I think it's gonna be another shootout this week. I got the score 33-30, Baltimore.
All right, Drew, who you got?
Yeah, I like the Ravens to bounce back from that upset this past week. I think it will be a shootout, but I think Derrick Henry will run them up, and I like the Ravens in that game. I would say 24-28 Ravens.
All right, Kuiper.
Ravens.
All right, Octavius.
King Henry, 27-14.
All right, I'm gonna take the Ravens also. Mikey. Macaulay Culkin, he's going with the Bengals. All right, we got we got the hated New York Giants and the Prairie Kittens over in Germany this Sunday. Showtime, who you got?
I got the New York Football Giants, man. I just think some of the weapons that they just got, I just think they have a little bit more talent, a little bit more upside with their game. They can actually run the football pretty good. And I like what the Giants have on their defensive line. That's really going to be able to get at Bryce Young or whoever they got at quarterback this upcoming Sunday. So I definitely think the Giants going to really take that one.
All right, Drew, who you got?
Yeah, I like the Giants. I think this is a bottom of the barrel game. Both teams are not really good, but I like the Giants. I think their defensive line is really good. The battle of two quarterbacks, they both are bad. But I have to give it to Danny Dimes, so I like the Giants. I say 24-20.
All right, Kuiper.
I'm only going with the Giants because Bryce Young's at QB and he sucks with pressure in his face. So give me the Giants.
Dexter
All
Lawrence.
right, Octavius.
Mikey just said it. Give me Dexter Lawrence in that defensive line, man.
I'm gonna take the Giants too. Mikey, who you want?
G-Man.
G-Man. All right. Patriots and Bears. Another kind of unfortunate game going on. Showtime.
I think the Bears bounced back from that bad loss they took at the hands of the Arizona Cardinals. They go ahead and take this dub right here.
All right. Drew.
Yeah, I like the Bears in this game too. I think they'll bounce back and get this one.
All right. Kuiper.
I'm gonna go with the Patriots. I saw what the Bears are like. Then Caleb sucks. Caleb sucks.
All right. Octavius.
Man, give me Drew May.
You Drew May. All
Drake
right.
May, great.
Drake May, my bad.
Hey, he's not like
Hey,
us.
it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Give me the Bears because they at home. That's the only reason. Mikey.
Same reason, Bears.
All right. We got the Bills and Colts, man. At one point, I thought this was going to be a good game. I don't think so. But Showtime, who you got?
This is gonna be pretty interesting. I do believe a team like the Indianapolis Colts can give the Buffalo Bills some fits. It just depends what kind of Buffalo Bills team shows up on Sunday, man. But I'm gonna go with the Bills. I'm gonna go with the Bills by a slight edge, though.
All right. Drew.
Yeah, I agree with you, Showtime. I think this is going to be a closer game than what we think. The Colts have a pretty good defense, and if their quarterback, what's the guy's taking over now? I can't remember his name.
Joe Flacco.
If Flacco can get in the rhythm, he has weapons. Jonathan Taylor, but I like the Bills in the close one. I'll take the Bills on the close one.
All right. Kuiper.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Bills. My heart wants the Colts, but just give me the Bills.
All right. Octavius.
Man, I'm not betting against Josh Allen. Give me the Bills.
All right. I'm going to take the Bills too. Mikey.
Fuck Indiana.
All right. All right. The next one,
Mikey,
man.
you're hilarious.
He is funny. We got the Broncos versus those Dallas Texans. Showtime. Who you got?
As much as I want, the Chiefs to get upset, man, the Chiefs just hot and rolling right now, man. Kansas City.
All right, Drew.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Chiefs at home. The Broncos have a good defense, but I don't think they have enough to overtake the Chiefs, man. I'll take the Chiefs.
All right, Kuiper.
Until it's proven otherwise, man, give me the zebra stripes.
All right, he's talking about the Chiefs. Octavius.
Man, it's hard to go against the Chiefs at home. Even though I want the Broncos to take it, I'll go ahead and give it to the Chiefs.
I'm picking the upset, man, just because it's a division game. I'm just picking
it is
the upset.
A division game.
Give me the Broncos. Mikey.
I'll take the spare ribs.
All right. He wants the Chiefs. All right. This at one point was supposed to be a good game until the Saints decided to lose 7 straight after they had their parade in Dallas. Showtime. Who you got?
I want to pick the Saints so bad, but they just are a bad football team right now. Oh my god! Yeah, the Falcons gonna win this one.
All right, Drew.
Yeah, I'll take the Falcons. The Saints are doing what the Cowboys should be doing, is tanking. So yeah, I'll take Falcons in this game.
All right, Kuiper.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to win when you got an interim head coach the week of getting an interim head coach. So yeah, give me the Falcons.
All right, Octavius.
Man, I think the Saints are going to rally around the interim coach. So let me take the Saints.
All right, give me ATL. Mikey.
I'm with Ocho. I'm with Ocho. Saints.
All right. Niners and Buccaneers. I think it's gonna be a good game here, man. Showtime. Who you got?
I think the Bucks gonna whoop on them a little bit. I think the Bucks might whoop on them a little bit. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the Bucks.
All right, Drew.
I think the 49ers, CMC is supposed to come back. You got 2 weeks off. They coming back healthy. As much as I can't stand the 49ers, I think it's going to be a tight game. Wouldn't be surprised if the Bucks pulled it out, but I'll go for the 49ers in this one.
All right, Kuiper.
CMC is coming back, but for the life of me, I just can't pick against. I can't pick for my division, so give me the Bucks.
All right, Octavius.
Man, the Mac is back and he's in my fantasy league. I'm going with San Francisco.
He's been waiting on his bench.
I
I've been
know.
waiting on him.
Hey, Octavius, I had the number 1 pick too, and I drafted his ass too. So it's been sitting on it. So disturbing.
That's terrible.
Give me the Bucks at home, man, just because I'm a believer in Baker's man. I'm a believer in the Baker man. All right, Mikey.
Vita Vea.
The Invader. All right. Steelers versus those first place Washington Commanders. Let's go. Showtime. Who you got?
I think the Steelers gonna wake the Washington Commanders up, man. Like, look, going into week 9, the Washington Commanders defense is ranked 27, man. Give me the Pittsburgh Steelers.
All right, Drew.
Yeah, I think this is where we see the real Commanders come into effect. I see a 2-game skid coming their way. I'll take the Steelers, and I think they're going to drop another one to the Eagles on Thursday. So, yeah, I'll go with the Steelers.
Okay.
We're about to take over the division.
Kuiper, who you got?
The 2 times the Commanders played an elite team, an actual team, they lost. So give me the Steelers.
All right. Octavius.
Let Russ cook, man. Steelers.
Commanders. Go ahead, Mikey.
wait. Say that louder.
I didn't say shit.
I said Commanders.
Hey, man, get Washington.
Commanders? I'll take the
good,
TJ
man.
Watts.
You say you'll take TJ?
TJ.
All right. I see Drew is buffering right now, so hopefully he can get back in. Showtime is buffering right now. He'll pop back in. We got those Vikings versus those Prairie Kittens. Drew, who you got?
Yeah, I'll go with the Vikings. They're kind of struggling right now, but the Jaguars shouldn't be too much of a challenge for them. I'll take the Vikings now.
All right. Kuiper.
I don't think it's much of a contest, man. Give me the Vikings.
All right. Octavius.
Man, the Vikings ought to walk this one out, so I'm going with Minnesota.
All right. I'm gonna take anybody to be the Eagles' former head coach. So give me the Vikings. Mikey, who you got?
Super Bowl
I'll take
winning.
the Jags.
You take the Jags. All right. So the Tennessee Titans versus the Chargers, another sleeper type game. Drew, who you got?
I'll go with the Chargers just because they're home. Neither team are really that impressive.
Right. Kuiper.
I'm gonna go with the Titans for the underdog. Yeah, you know.
Okay. Octavius.
I'm gonna take Justin Herbert, man.
Okay. I am going to go with the Chargers because they're at home. Mikey, who you got?
Me too. Chargers.
Chargers. All right. We got Aaron Rodgers' GM Jets and the Cards on fire right now, putting up big points at home. Drew, who you got?
Man, this a good one right here, man, because the Cardinals are cooking, and it just seems like they're trying to get their vibe back. You know what? I'm going to go with the Cardinals.
Okay.
I'm going to go with the Cardinals. Their defense is pretty tough, man. I don't know. That's kind of a tosser. I'll just give them the slight edge because they're home. I'll go with the Cardinals.
Kuiper, do I need to ask you?
Nope.
Okay. Octavius.
Man, as much as I want to go with the Cardinals, after I saw that jump man reception, I think I'm gonna have to go ahead and roll with the Jets on this one, man.
All right. Showtime's back. Showtime, Jets or Cardinals?
Cardinals got that.
All right, I'm gonna take the Cardinals. Mikey, what you got?
The Jets are coming off a 10-day layoff. I'll take the Jets.
Okay, and Showtime, real quick. When you went out, we had the Titans and Chargers. Which one?
Chargers.
All right. Drew, this is gonna be Sunday night football, man. I think this is gonna be a hell of a fire game. I think this is gonna be a freaking shootout. Drew, who you got?
I like the Lions big. Texas are kind of banged up. I don't think they're gonna have enough firepower to deal with the Lions. So I like the Lions in that one. Big, like
Okay.
28, maybe 17.
28-17. All right, Kuiper.
The man Nico Collins is supposed to come back this week.
Oh, is he coming back?
And when he was on this offense, man, they were an elite offense and top of the league. So I'm gonna take the Texans.
All right.
Hold on. You know what? If Nico's back and he's
Nah,
healthy,
nah.
you can throw. Hold on, I didn't know he was coming back because you could throw.
You should have used your brain.
You could throw on the Lions. Throw on the Lions. But I'll stick with the Lions. I'll stick with my pick.
Okay, Octavius, who you got?
Man, I saw CJ running for his life, so give me the Lions. That defense gonna get after him.
All right. Showtime.
Yeah, Detroit got this one.
All right. I'm picking the Texans just because they're at home. That's the only reason I'm picking them. The only reason, because they play really well at home. Mikey.
Motown.
You want Motown. All right. Monday Night Football, man. The Dolphins versus the Rams. The Rams had a big comeback win in overtime against those Sea Chickens. Drew, who you got?
I'm gonna go with the Rams, man. Rams are a sneaky team. I'm a little nervous. I'll be going to see them play the Eagles here in Los Angeles in a couple weeks because they're home, and I think they're a sneaky good team, and they're getting healthy. I like the Rams.
Yeah, that is a long flight from Miami to L.A. Kuiper, who you got?
It's only because of the flight that I'll take my division rival, and
All
because
right.
I just don't think Tua's good anymore.
Okay. All right. Octavius.
Man, I'm taking the Dolphins just because I'm pissed at Nakua. Got ejected and cost me my fantasy game last week, so I'm mad.
All right. Showtime. Who you got?
It's gonna be interesting to see these two head coaches go up against each other, but I think the Rams gonna take this one.
Yeah, I got the Rams just because they're at home. Mikey.
Same. Rams.
All right. And at 3:25 Central Time, 4:25 Eastern Time, the Little Eagles versus your Dallas.
I just noticed that you did put us in the lower.
Now, on this one, I do want winner and score just in case it's a tie. We already know your winner, Drew. Give me the score.
Well, let me just say this. I don't think this is going to be a blowout. It's a division game. Both teams know each other. Even though Dallas is banged up, I think it'll be close early. And I like the Eagles to pull away from them and later on, maybe in the third and fourth quarters. I think it'll be the Eagles 30-17 because Dallas hasn't been able to – Dallas doesn't really score points. They don't put points on the board. I mean, I think they average, less than like 22 points a game, something like that. So, yeah, I think it'll be a close game starting up, but I think the Eagles will pull it out 30-17, 30-20.
All right. Kuiper.
I seen who the Eagles beat and how much they beat them by. Okay. I would say if the Dallas Cowboys put Cooper Rush in, then they have a chance to win. So I'm going to go with Dallas 23, Eagles 20. And it's going to be Brandon Aubrey kicking the game-winning field goal.
All right. Octavius.
Who's this team?
Early on, I did say that it's going to be a little closer than what we expected. So I'm still going to go with 24-17 Eagles.
All right. Showtime.
Man, as much as I love my team, much as I'm be rooting for my team on Sunday, man. It's just a lot of moving pieces right now for us, and it's nothing about our coaching staff that gives me the hope that we can really pull something out of our bag of tricks. So I got the Eagles winning 27-21. I think it's gonna be a close one.
All right, dude. Jesus.
Come on with it, big
Keep it a buck, Chris. Come on, Chris. Keep it real.
I'm gonna keep it 100 all the time. The big fella will always keep it 100. Cowboys 3, Eagles 2. Let's go. All right, Mike.
It's not the Rangers versus the Phillies. The funny thing is, they're gonna work with Cooper Rush the way they should have worked with Dak Prescott. They're gonna run the ball. They're gonna play more 12 formation, put more big bodies there the way they should have did with Dak. We're gonna get our ass kicked. Straight the fuck up. 28-17. Fuck
Respect.
Fuck the Eagles.
Say it louder.
28-17. Fuck the Eagles.
Respect. I respect that.
Yeah. Now I gave y'all my clown pick, but I'm gonna give you the real pick. I think the Eagles are gonna beat us. I got the Eagles 35-17. I dude, that y'all just don't know how the insides of me just. After I said it, but I got it.
That was hard.
Hey, I'm always 100 all the time. Okay, so. But yeah, 35-17 Eagles. So, man, look, man, first of all, I appreciate everybody for joining us. Appreciate you, Drew. I always appreciate my player personnel director, Kuiper AZ. My brother-in-law, much love. I'll see you this weekend, Octavius. Hey, showtime, man. It's great meeting you, man. Don't be a stranger, okay, on the Cowboy Up podcast. And you know my man from the great state of Arizona, Mr. Mike.
Fuck the Eagles.
520. All right, man. We sure appreciate y'all, man. Dallas Cowboys for life.
Go Birds.
Fuck.
Yeah, let me give a big shout out to St. Louis Joe, bro, in the building. Always WWE. Ivan Sosa in the building.
You see him? You see him?
The loyalist. You got Cowboy Beat in the building.
The great Cowboy Beat.
What's up, Dilemma? Big shout out, man. Big shout out to y'all. Appreciate y'all joining. We only growing, guys. We only growing. It's gonna get bigger. Excited.
Hey, did you see he got retrofit right in the introduction?
I did it.
Hey, man. Hey,
Videos, dancing.
Hold on, Clem. Sometimes I screw up, Clem. Hey, man.
Players fuck up.
Hey, yeah, players fuck up. Yeah. First day of pass. Say, man, we all play, man. It's just something about that first day. Ain't nothing like it. It is nothing like it, man. Because now to me,
tomorrow tells the truth. Today was the fact, but tomorrow tells the truth. This will tell you about I'm sick of this shit, man. I'm sick of this shit, man. I know we all co-hosts, but I like to have a little quick monologue before we get into a subject. Your ass always got to spread shit and eating wings and
motherfucker sprinting.
Calm down.
I haven't sprinted in 5 years.
Calm down, Mikey. Calm down, Mikey.
What you sprinting right now?
Yeah, we got a long show. We can go as long as you want to, man. So 21, what you got for Brock today, man?
Pleasure to meet you, Brock. I appreciate the love on TikTok, man. Shout out to Brock, man. Welcome to the show. Hey, I got the hard hitting questions, so I got the controversial.
You come out with the Waterburger in and out one, right?
We kind of polite, but big fella, I gotta hit him with Walter Cronkite stuff here.
Okay.
Drake or Kendrick?
See, okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. I have never really grew up liking Kendrick like that, right? I've always been a big Drake fan, so I'm gonna say Drake, but not like us. Like I was telling Terrence the other day, because Terrence is a huge Kendrick fan. I was like, not like us has me feel like a certain way, because I'm like sitting there like vibing in that song, but it's like this is Drake, and I'm a Drake fan over Kendrick any day. So that's not the only Kendrick song I like. Yeah.
And remember, like, subscribe. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to like. If you love us, tell your friends about us. Like.